Hello and welcome on the episode 4 of the A5 project. In this one we will go through the front end, and since there is necessary to remove the front windshield which is broken, I need to remove all the covers which are in the way. So I will just start with this big one. And once the big cover is out of the way, I will continue with removing windshield wiper arms and all the little stuff around them, plastics under them. And here I am actually putting a piece of tape on the windshield wiper to mark the position of the arm, which will help me when I will reinstall them. But actually it's funny because the windshield will be removed, but maybe it will help me in the future at some point. Anyway, let's just continue with removing more parts. As you can see, I'm using a tool which is helping me to remove the wiper arm, because usually these arms are there for a long time and they are stuck, so I just need to pry them out with the pressure from the bottom, so you can see how it works now. And after removing this side, I will do the same process on the other side as well. And here I was trying to figure out how to remove this plastic under the windshield. I was trying to pry it out, but it doesn't work, so I was just trying to remove it somehow on each side actually. Now I tried on the left side. As you can see, now I tried the other one, but it doesn't work, so actually I left it for some time and I started to remove plastics which are on the sides of the windshield. And since these plastic parts went quite well, I felt motivated to start removing the big plastic part under the windshield, and this time I was successful actually. And this is how it looks like when all the covers are removed and it's ready to removing the windshield. As you can see here under, you can see a lot of leaves and garbage which needs to be cleaned up later. And by later I mean it will be best to clean it before I put all the covers back. But now I will move to the other part, which is bonnet, and I will do some magic removal stuff. As you can see, the sound deafening cover is just removed. And now the bonnet is ready for the repair. Actually, the repair was done by my father, which has many years experience with repairing cars. A big thank you to him that he helped to save this bonnet. Unfortunately, I don't have any video footage, but as you can see on the pictures, there was a long process of straightening the bonnet, but the result is, I would say, excellent. Of course, it will need some finishing touches once I have the other parts like headlight and front bumper on the car. But for now, I think it's the maximum which we were able to do with the bonnet. I actually realized that I forgot to show you how I was removing the screen wash reservoir. So yeah, actually before I was able to put the fender there, I need to remove this reservoir. So actually it's not that difficult, but first you need to drain out the fluid which is inside, then just disconnect all the connectors to the motors which are there and all the hoses, and yeah, I think they are just like 2 screws and that's it. So enjoy. And finally, the reservoir is going out and I can access the 2 screws which are there. Previous owner just cut the metal from the fender, but since I want to put there a new one, I need to remove these 2 screws. And I need to say it was a lot of fun removing them. Here you can see the fender already on, but now I will focus on the door, especially on the removing the interior door panel. Actually, it's not very difficult. First of all, you need to remove this screw on the bottom. Once the screw is out, you need to pry out the plastic part which is next to the window switch and door lock button. And once the plastic cover is out, it's just necessary to unplug the locking button, which has just one connector, but I needed the help of screwdriver to get it out. And under this plastic cover, we're hiding few torque screws which need to be removed. there are actually more, like 2 screws here under the door handle, which also needs to be removed. And here at this moment I was thinking that, yeah, the door panel is finally ready to be removed, so I start to unplug clips which are around this door panel. And here I finally realized that there is maybe some more screws under this trim. So here is the last screw which was actually in the way of removing the door panel. So finally the door panel can be removed. There is only one cable for the door handle, and once that's removed, the door panel can be put out of the way. And this is how the door look like without the door panel. Since I need to get to the metal from the outer side, I need to remove a few parts from the inside to get there. So I start with the speaker. It holds there only on 4 screws and a connector to the speaker, so it's quite an easy job. Then I moved on to remove this plastic cover. Actually, it's not screwed in or anything. It just holds there by itself. So I just need to pry it out, and yeah, nice and easy job. With help of a few tools, of course. And after that, I moved to the mirror, and it holds by 3 screws, so I just need to remove these 3 screws and 1 cable which goes to the mirror. Initially I was thinking that it's only holds on 2 screws, which I will show that okay, here are only 2 screws, but later on I found the 3rd one, which was initially hiding a little bit from me. So yeah, here is the third screw I was speaking about before. Nicely hidden. And with all three screws out and cable removed, it's now possible to remove the whole mirror like this. Just push it out and push the cable through the hole which is there, and mirror is out. And since the whole door needs to be painted, I need to remove the door handle as well. As you can see, someone already tried that with a screwdriver, which is not the right way how to do it. And actually I think it's impossible to do it that way because it's held by a screw from the side. And here is the screw location, so it's inside this top hole. It's, I would say, easy to remove. You just need a Torx screwdriver which fits into the hole, and then it's just a standard bolt removal. And once the bolt is out, you can remove the door lock. So now you just pull the door lock like this, and it go out without any issues. And for the outside door handle, you just need to pull it a little bit to the back and then pry it out like this, and it's out. There are also some small rubber covers underneath, so don't forget to take them out as well. And actually, this is the end of the episode 4. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.